Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Nigerians tackle Yemi Osinbajo after digging up old photos of him having an aerial view of her papa. Hello, everyone. You can see the picture. That is the vice president of the country, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Professor Yemi Osinbajo, I feel very hurt by this man. I feel very, I feel this man has not stood up for Nigerians. I feel this man has neglected Nigerians, in my opinion. You see, because I mean, it takes two to tango. So when they came in 2015, that they were going to be, they are forming a new party called APC. They are going to do this, do that. Professor Yemi Osinbajo was one of those who spoke, and I heard him with my own ear saying that what they are going to do for students, they are going to make sure that students are being paid 5,000 naira as at that time. Those are about to get into school. It felt well organized, well arranged, and I felt, being him being, a clergy, him being a professor, him being somebody who has been who understands how the streets work. I thought he was honest, for to be very to be very candid. I thought he was an honest person. But guess what? They started administration and they started the way they were behaving. I was like, wow. So even a clergy can behave in this way. So that's why I feel, so some of his pictures has come up and has been dug up, and Nigerians have not allowed it to lie at all. They've been facing Professor Emil Sibanjo, our vice president, left, right, and center, because all that Buhari is doing, we've not heard him say a word. Let's carry on and get all the details. Angry Nigerians have taken to Twitter to slam Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. The Nigerians are currently tackling the Vice President after they dug up his old tweets. On November 14, 2017, the Vice President shared these photos of himself seen above in an helicopter having an air view of the Apapa area of Lagos, which has over the years been known to have coastal traffic jam lock that has affected economic activity in the Apapa Drift. Hopes were high at the time that the vice president, taking a first-hand assessment of the area, the traffic jam lock would be a thing of the past and he would do something about it. The vice president looks promising, as though he will work. Many Nigerians have stood behind him in 2015, thinking because of him that things will be better in the country, even though Buhari was going to be the president. But we being with Buhari means that things will be better. It can bring fresh perspective. But Nigerians were cut to the chest and held aback when he got in there and his voice was sealed. In fact, we heard that the cabal clipped his wings and he could not say anything decisively to change the narrative or to help Nigerians. He rather was quiet in the face of all that is going on, not even with the NSAS. All he said was an apology before what happened on October the 20th. Up until now, the vice president of the country, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has not said a word. Nigerians are really upset because hopes are high, believing that this man will be one that will give direction to Nigerians and give hope for the nation, especially in a time like this. But he has even failed Nigerians more than Buhari. He has not even done anything in a way that will help the nation see that he's there and he has a voice and he's speaking. He has been quiet as though nothing is going on. Does he not understand or hear the cry of Nigerians? Nigerian youths are in detentions now as we speak. The vice president of the country, not a word. Are you not a father? 3 years down the line, the traffic in the area remains the same, and Nigerians have taken to Twitter to tackle the vice president. We thought you were coming to do something. It's 3 years now. You just had an helicopter view of the area. Nothing, nothing, nothing. This is how you've been quiet in the midst of all that has been going on. We are really disappointed. Do you blame Nigerians for saying they are disappointed? I don't blame Nigerians in any way, or form, or kind. You know, 3 years now, 3 years down the line. 2017, he was on a helicopter ride going around the place, and everybody felt, wow, yeah, it's Professor Yemi Osinbajo, such a man with so much promise. And people feels the log of integrity that, okay, this man is going to do something, is going to rise up, is going nothing, my people, nothing whatsoever. It's such a shame that someone that people have such high hopes for, is not doing anything. People have so much high hope for him. People believe that he's going to rise up to the occasion, is going to help them, is going to, but it's a very shameful thing. It's a very shameful thing. Professor Emil Sibanjo, if you by chance get to hear this news, we expect more from you. We really do expect more from you. We really do. We really, really, really expect so much more from you. But it's a shame that you have taken to the quiet side and have decided not to speak in the face of all that is going on in Nigeria. You have no place to say to Nigerians that, to give Nigerians hope. You have not, you are, it feels like you have no place in the presidency. I'm sorry to say, but that's how we feel. That's how we feel. This kind of thing has happened before, and I keep reminding you every time I have opportunity to share your news that you are a clergy, so you should know it. I believe you've preached about it a number of times. A young girl called Esther became a queen, and a lot of people were expecting so much from her. There was trouble in the land, and because she felt she was in the king's palace, she just relaxed and behaved as if it was not her business. Her uncle called her and said, listen, Esther, you don't know if you are a queen for a time such as this. Remember, she was also the number two person, just like you are the vice president. Okay, the king was the number one, like Buhari, the president. But what did she do? The uncle said, if you keep quiet, and you allow NSAS protesters to be killed, you allow evil to continue in the land, vice president, don't worry, help will definitely come for Nigerians, and this country will be better. But guess what? It's not a curse, it's not anything. I'm just telling you what the Holy Book says. You and your family will not be a part of it. You and your family will not be a part of it. It's not a curse. No. I'm just telling you what is obtainable and what happens when men neglect their duty posts. It's just the whole issue of what really happened. You see, so if you will not rise up and do something in the face of intimidation, in the face of oppression to Nigerians, no problem. You see, God will raise up for Nigerians. We will soroseke and God will raise up for us. But guess what? When the help come, you will not be part of it. With the part you are supposed to enjoy will elude you. Why? You were never there. Guys, what do you think? Do you concur? Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.